Alright, welcome back to another thrilling, amazing episode of Baldur's Gate the Hands Edition with our Boymoder Mage Thief. We're gonna continue exploring this
Hi.
this
Consider
dungeon
it
here.
done.
Alright. And we're gonna do therapy for this
Whoops.
dwarf here.
The time for mercy has passed.
Nope.
Taste my steel.
Jean Calais?
Oh.
Mana Potentis.
There's something. Yep. Can do.
That.
Hello.
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death! The judgment is at hand.
Night Singer, give me power. Vita Mortis.
Alright, he's gonna level up next. Hmm. That's a good question. It's gonna be a
What's up?
long time before anyone levels
Consider
up.
it done.
I don't think we're gonna get another level up. MDG1. This is why I hate about this part of the dungeon. That is, oh, that's
I will
just the
not
cripple.
falter.
For a second there, I thought that was gonna be a banshee. I think that leads to another test area. But I want to finish exploring this area. Gotta get that gold. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I wanna be the thing.
Eat
I don't
flaming,
know. I remember the
or
song though.
possibly frosty, death!
Could use some invisibility potions. That would be great.
Tis something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That uh, I take this, Viconia. I don't want it.
Need something?
Yes. I need you to shut up. Swans. Fire. Bullets biting. This in the ammo belt. Grab one of these.
Hi.
Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba.
Is akin to my home, but home does not welcome me.
Does it now?
Yep.
You're a queer fellow.
Hello. Yep, yep, yep.
Drinking potions. Because, because in the beginning of the game, you're like, oh my god, I need more potions. But by the end of the game, you have so many potions, your characters are literally drinking them with every meal. Morel, come! Have you come to this cursed place? Fools you are, and doom as well. Welcome to the dam. You'll stay here. Yes, you will. I guard the withered corpse of that fool Durlag, because there's little else to do. What manner of beast are you? Speak, poor creature. Poor creature. Poor creature. Words of sympathy I need not. This place is eternal tomb for the victims of battle long forgotten, and you offer pity? I even untwisted I would laugh, but now I even hate. You who walk here just as I did. You as fall as I did, for then the enemy just as unthinkable. The difference is that Durlach would not be there to take the credit of victory. We fought the demon also. We fought also. Legend speaks of him, not of undead also fought. Unthinkable enemy? Of what do you speak? On evil so grand, only fools chase and fight. A Tenari true and horrible, its name you do not speak, unless its attention you wish to bring. Long before it walked and stopped, long before even the fall of the tower, we fought along with their leg to encase the evil away. His was the blow that won, and ours were the souls that lost. Here we stay, turned to evil and irredeemable, but heroes still, and not be killed. A cruel charity. Derlag is a legend, and we are a pity. Beware, the gaze does not a gaze, but a look into your soul. I wish I could help you restore your hope. Is there nothing I can do before I go? Is there anything you can do? Nothing. You can do nothing except you can take my name from this place. You can take the memory of battle and my name. I will be free from the shadow of Durlad and that damnable demon. Fight now. You can say true that we battle ferocious. You would take that memory from here.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
The magic resistance coming in.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
Okay. So I don't think I have. It's kind of interesting. So if you didn't get what he was saying, so him and all the ghouls that are on this floor were soldiers that fought with Durlag against the demon that he supposedly killed. And apparently this demon's special ability is to corrupt person's soul, turning them into ghouls. And Durlag, unable to kill his friends, um, just placed him at the bottom of like his castle and the dungeon area, and and after the tower was attacked by mind flayers and doppelgangers, the ghouls were given a new task to protect his dead body. And you can understand the resentment from that. A compass rose inscribed on the stone. I think this is for a trap.
What's up?
Bracers of AC8. Don't need that.
Very well.
Everyone just gets.
Uh-huh.
There are so many wands in Baldur's Gate 1 that you'll never use all of them.
Sure thing.
It's impossible. But in Baldur's Gate 2, they're like, wands? You don't get wands. And the ones you do get are the crappy ones.
I will not falter.
Down to size.
It's a dagger. A quick save.
I will not
I am
falter.
disappointed by our lack of progress.
Okay. Let's see, out of our three main melee types, who has the most kills? 508 with 24% of game and 20% in this chapter. 518 with 35 in game and 38% in this chapter. With Tenari Bones. So some kind of demon. What's his Great Werewolf? 196, 9%, 10% Greater Basilisk. Greater Duplicator, 153, 5%. Nice. Daravon, 15% with 322. It's because she's got that bow, man. Just don't mess with her bow. 16% in chapter. Her favorite spell, Magic Missile as well. It's gonna be Cure Light Wounds. Yep. Regenerate Light Wounds. Okay. And hers is Remove Fear. Oh no, Laying on Hands. That's more favorite. And Boymoder gets killed Legion Killer, Cure Light Wounds, 8% kills with 304, and 9% this chapter. All right.
Need something? Hi.
Nature's servant awaits. Ulsa?
What you want?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. We're just chugging those potions. It's like they're chugging the potions like you see in those like college party movies where like there's a group of guys and guys like drinking a beer and they're like chug chug chug. That, that's what our party is doing with
Blade!
the potions.
Impossible Frosty.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Bum, bum. Too far away. Where are we going next? Yeah, we gotta go this way. We're gonna do the pro gamer move. I'm always doing pro gamer moves. My entire gaming career has been pro gamer moves. And you're like, Emily, you're not a pro gamer. That's right. I'm not. I am not a pro gamer. But I live the pro gamer lifestyle. And you can't stop me. I am unstoppable. Alright. Um, enough horsing around. Let's beat this dungeon. Okay. Quick save. Oh, yes.
Hello. Consider it done.
I thought that this was a, oh, look. Magic items that we can't identify because none of us has identification spells left. So I'm sorry. You won't learn what those are, even though I know what they are. They are the Staff of Striking and the Long Sword of
What's up?
Flame.
Uh-huh. Sure thing.
There it is. A. There is a automatic kill trap somewhere here.
Yes, O omnipotent. As you direct.
Need something? Consider it done.
You've a task for the group.
Hi. Can do.
Nature serve for the group.
You know, I've been thinking about how I like
Yep.
the
Consider it done.
Mage Thief
Yes,
class,
for
and
the group.
it's kind of fun because like the party isn't like fully relying on your strength
Hello. Can
to
do.
carry a
You've
battle.
a task
Like
as
you
you
have
direct.
to have a decent party to win
What's
any
up?
melee
You
fight,
betcha.
and like you're not the main mage of the group.
Nature
You're
serve
just
for the
not.
group.
You
Uh-huh.
are
You betcha.
and can be the main thief of the group, which I am. Sorry, Emmeline.
Need something?
So if you're just tuning in, yes, you can call me Emmeline, but I am not that Emmeline. I just share the same
Hi.
name of it. Ah, da, 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 da.
You betcha.
$13K. I told you we're gonna get a lot of treasure. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich. You know, in the original Dungeons and Dragons, uh, you leveled up by gaining treasure. And it's like the more treasure you got, the
I will be on
higher
my
level
guard,
you got.
so long as we remain in this dangerous place.
Okay, Cyrene, that's a good idea. Um, But I wonder if that's like cause like
Yep.
conflict in between the party members. Like if there's not an even share of treasure, then they're not gonna level up. Okay, here's here we go.
You betcha.
Stone Golem. We came to kill, but not without reasons. We were here before, as were the tentacles. There on the ground was Sneer and Tower intruded on their expansions as well. The bait was too great to pass. The dwarves did not hide their wealth, did not stop the rumors of race deep gold. The invaders came and still come, but not without invite. We came to kill, but not without reasons. There was no warning, but it would not have helped. There was no need to prepare for hard times because hard times would never come. So we assured, and so we believed the great troll killer was our provider, and he would protect us. We put down our swords to live the life he always wanted. We lived as a family. Suspicions were for outsiders. Guards and weapons were for wartime. There was no warning, but it would not have helped. We crafted as we were told. We built this place to prevent all from entering. We trapped every inch and every step, and made sure that to enter meant death. We have killed many over time. That was not our will. It's all to protect against a repeat of the past. Though the challenges ensure it will repeat. A mountain to climb, a river to cross. Because it is there, they will come. We crafted as we were told. All right. So, no, the I'll explain what happened once we do the third test. This is the end of things. Here I stood and struck them down as they came. My family and my clan with their false faces. They all dropped all pretense and drew their weapons against me. I fought them to the last, killing the shape changers that had taken their forms. I cursed them for destroying the dream, but they were not the real evil. The real evil could not save my people before this deception. The real evil hid from life in the face of the tragedy. The real evil deserves the blame. This is the end of things. Answers where the blame is fallen. Okay. The blame begins with the invaders, but they attacked with supposed good reason. It could be on your people, but they were the shelter of your confidence. The craftsmen only did their jobs as directed. In your eyes, you are the one to blame for all that has happened. You have understood. You may yet survive what I could not. Uh, and, it's not your fault, really.
Hello.
How did you know what was going to happen and what not was going to happen?
No problem.
We still need to explore the rest of this area.
What's up? Consider it done. Uh-huh. Need Need something?
I'm constantly
problem.
quick saving because
Something most unnatural here, and
there is
I
an
want no
instant kill
part in
trap
it.
here. So there's nothing left to explore in this area.
Hi.
I guess we're going this way.
Consider it done. Yep. Can do.
Yes, for the group.
Sorry, I was itching my foot.
Hello.
That's why I wasn't saying
Yep,
anything.
yep.
Well, perhaps I ran out of things to
There's
say.
something most
You wouldn't know.
unnatural here, and
You're
I
not in
want
my
no
brain.
part
A
of it.
task is good as done.
Emma, we've been a part of this for
What's up?
like hours now.
No problem.
Nature is good as done.
Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep.
We'll we'll talk to Isolane after we no, let's talk to his wife now. Isolane, you have come far and seen much, but no all would stay. Leaving is what I offer. Harriet the spirit no more. Leave this place in the madness it keeps. The world above is yours, and the depths belong to the dead that will not let go. Thanks just the same, but I will stay. A light calls, you do not go. You are as stubborn as my dear log. I will send when you wish. Would that I could send away from his shoulders thus. Okay.
Need something? Consider it done.
This is story log. Give me that treasure. Bump. Bump. Alright. You know, I don't like that.
Yes, oh omnipresent
can I help?
authority figure.
Stop mouthing off.
Hi. No problem.
I knew there was another one in there.
You've as good as done.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
I thought there was.
Hello. Consider it done.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my memory of this place is not correct. That. I'll take that. +1. Dark +1. Bolt of biting. Of course. Arrows +2. Stone.
What's up? Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure this is...
Sure thing.
Yeah. So, there's a secret path. It's right here.
Need something?
So dumb. Okay, we're not crossing that. You see all these dead bodies and this arbuster, I think that's what it's called, or a baluster that fires the giant like crossbow bow. Arbalist? Yeah, that's what it is. In my
Hi.
Romance to Three
Consider
Kingdoms
it
8 knowledge here.
Nature for the group.
Yep. Can do.
Yes.
For the group.
Hello. Sure thing.
You've attacked as you direct.
What's up? Consider it done.
A small inscription above a small key slot reads, insert bone mode stones near the order to disable the rune traps. When you insert the bone ore into the machine key slot, you fill the machine hunt for a few moments and then quiet down. You're sure that something has been turned off. Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Off we go. Okay. But just in case... Phew. Yeah.
Need something? Okay.
We want to gather some treasure. Oh. I think I caught the mute desensitized for that sneeze. If I did it, I'm sorry. Okay, gonna go. Nope, can't identify that. Can't identify that. Can't identify that. Can't identify that. Alright. So we're gonna quick save, and then we're gonna rest, and identify all the cool treasure we got from this. Dungeon. Helen Shield +2. This shield was commissioned from the finest dwarven smiths by Pelin of Tyr, a renowned paladin who was known for his unquestioning courage and total lack of common sense. Hearing the Red Dragon was ravaging the countryside, Pelin mounted his horse and rode off to do battle. Pelin and his armor digested readily, but the shield gave the dragon severe stomach cramps. He coughed it up, and it lay in his treasure pile for 7 years until it was chased by Palin's son, a paladin who knew when to sneak. The superior craftsmanship is supplemented by a permanent lightness spell, which makes the shield very easy to wield. Boom. How does it feel to know this paladin shield is given to an evil drow cleric? Arliss Dragon Blade 3 +3. None no better than halflings the value of a well-placed stone in conventing a larger foe. This particular weapon was the property of a young woman named Arla Sherstep, one of the few small folk that left the heat hearth to seek adventure. Legend speaks of the damager Arla using this sling to place a well-sharpened pebble through the skull of a green dragon in mid-flight. Though in the same tale in another tavern, place the stone squarely in the creature's hindquarters for a more humorous than lethal effect. It was seen that the halflings prefer entertainment over accuracy when it comes to their history. Does it have... You would think it would have, like, effect against dragons. But no, it's just a +3 sling. Alright. That one in there. That. Then that. That in there. Alright. Staff of Striking +3. Staffs of Strikings are made by the goat elves of Draglagara on Evermeet. The staffs have a life of their own and jump to attack in the bearer's hand. The elven craftsmen rarely sell them to other races, but these powerful melee weapons do serve occasionally in Faerun. However, each attack made the staff use a charge, consuming it to consume itself when no charges remain. So it's +3 Thaco and 1d6 +9 crushing damage. The idea to use this is for backstabs. That's what seems the meta of it. Flaming Tug +1. The Burning Oath. There was a time before Neverwinter was warm and before the great Anunnaki was dry, or so it said. Few relics remain to prove such an age existed, and few still have a identifiable purpose. The burning earth seems straightforward enough. It burns a victim with magical fire, and a cryptic rune seems to suggest the power comes from the ground itself. But whoever constructed it remains a mystery. It looks a perfectly serviceable weapon, but something in the balance of its grip is wrong. It strains the forearm a touch and does not fit the hand just right. It doesn't seem to hurt a warrior's performance aside from nagging doubt that the blade was not made for him or any other humanoid. 1 plus tackle +1, +2 versus regenerating creatures, +3 versus code using creatures, and +4 versus undead. And then its damage is 1d8 +1 fire, +2 versus regenerating creatures, and same old, same old. This is going on Cyrene, because We'll be facing some trolls and Siege of Dragonspear. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Corton Skullcrush of List 2. Even the hordes have their heroes. While they are a vilified and civilized company, their deeds are sometimes impressive nonetheless. Croton was an essentially intelligent orc as far as orcs go, who commanded an ever-shifting legions of orcs, hobgoblins, and other assorted species during the Year of the Lost Lady 1241 DR. It was in this year that a group of orc bandits allegedly kidnapped and killed a Tetherian nobleman, and the response from the authorities was a genocidal slaughter of orcs throughout the south. In her memory, Croton mounted a defense that assured his people were not entirely destroyed, though they were displaced. Croton himself fell near the end of the conflict, and his head was mounted outside the graveyard where the young lady was buried. As a point of interest, orcs call this time the year of pushing too far. Tackle plus 2 will be. Yeah, so basically, this is the weapon of an orc who fought against genocide. Um, well, like, are. Orcs are warlike, but like it's so like bad because like the telling of it kind of feels like the same shit that happened in the Tulsa massacre where they burned the black city down because a white woman claimed that a black like elevator like attendant like raped her or like cause she like passed out and like a good human being he checked to see what was fuck was going on with her and like a bunch of white guys saw an unconscious white woman in a black man's arm and they was like, oh no, he must have assaulted her. Fucking like disgusting pieces of humans. Like Kara's life and death plus 3. Kara was Akashi's undisputed champion of hit fighting for a decade, wearing only a thin lumber armor and spike gauntlets. He would pummel his foes to the ground, seemingly impervious to his blows. Eventually, it was revealed that his armor was heavily enchanted, at which point angry specters threw him in the pit with a club-wielding orc. The beast managed to break all of Kajara's bones, while the armor remained good as new. Yeah, it's kind of dark.
Hi.
All right. We'll do this last little test.
Consider it done.
Stone Golem. We were the fear made flesh. We came to the home that Durlag built, and we hid in the power that he formed. With tentacles to guide, we poisoned the clan, and the nightmares of Durlag came true. Our master said that they could taste his rage even in the air. Always there were the fear behind. We were the fear made flesh, but was already here. We followed Durlag. We were his people, his family. Durlag Trollkiller, son of Bolir Thunderats. The clanless formed this place, the spoils of a lifetime of adventure. It was majestic in those times, and we took what we needed from the fortune around us. We grew strong and proud, and Durlag felt he finally had a home were the future, his family, and if we were lost, then so was he. That was the fear that hid, that was beneath. We followed Dalek when we were his people. We entrenched this place against all that would come. We built retribution in the tripwires and vengeance in the fireballs. We worked the hatred into every nook and cranny, just as you wish, but our actions were guided from elsewhere. The foundation was the fear that it could happen again, and this was to be prevented at all costs. This was the mortar that held him together. We entrenched his place against all that would come, friend and foe alike. So, dwarves in D&D, they're all about like the clan. Like you have huge like dwarven clans that live in a certain area, and they all like work together for the common good. Durlag was the son of Brother. He was an adventurer who didn't have a clan, and so growing up, he wanted to make his own clan. So, like his father, he went out adventuring, he killed a whole bunch of things, and like gained a following of dwarves and whatnot. And then, using the riches from his adventure, he built this tower that was to be the home of his clan, the Troll Killer clan. And he got rich. They were rich, whatever dwarves do, crafting, trading, all that. They got super rich. And rumors were like, this guy is so freaking rich. He's got like waist high treasures. And like, Gerlach had a fear that like he would lose his clan and he would die clanless like his father did. And they were digging down like dwarfs do, and they happened to get close to an area that was inhabited by mind flayers, Iliaths. And they, using their psychic powers, could like um was able to learn the rumors of someone's treasure because they like treasure as well. So they gathered a bunch of duplicators and they infiltrated the tower, like killing off the children and the weak first. And then eventually there was enough replaced clansmen, duplicators that they attacked and like started killing everyone. Durlag, being the adventurer that he is, slew all the doppelgangers, but in doing so, he had to kill people in the images of his family and friends, and he couldn't, and just messed up his psyche. And so he built this tower he rebuilt the tower out of like grief and guilt, and trapped it like so much, and it could like never be evaded, and like his clan wealth couldn't be stolen again. And this is him telling you like his like story, and like he blames himself for what happened, and yeah, it's just like him admitting to you that he blames it all on himself. My father roamed as I and saw much of the world in his time. Well respected he was, but he had no home. At his end, he died in some faraway land with no dwarfing kid by his side. I will not allow such to happen to me. I will not follow his step that far. I will not be Durlag the clanless. That was my fear. Trace the path of the fear and show me what you've learned. Okay. It began with you and your need for a home, and grew with your clan as you feared losing them, and manifested in the invaders that came, but you fear their coming already. It became your home, where it keeps you safe. You know a little more of me. You may let live.
Okay.
Talk to him. You won't survive this place. You understand what built the hate, the fear. Now you must prevent it from becoming worse. A creature below, powerful beyond all, you must remove, or it shall make this place its own. Such a fortress, impenetrable if remade in his own image. If there is evil to be fought, I will defeat it. There is always evil to be fought, within and without. Do as ye will. The way is clear. Follow me. Alright. Alright, going to end it here. If you like this episode, go to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you cool cats next time. Bye.